So when I'm trying to assess what someone should actually eat, because it's the most common question, somebody says, so what should I eat? And without sounding too smart for more good, I just say, well, I don't know. We need to assess. And the assessment tool that I use is metabolic typing, where I want to type someone's metabolism. And metabolism would be how you sort of process energy within your body. So that's a functional thing. Again, we'll go back to functional nutrition. So the way that you function will dictate what foods you need. So with metabolic typing, you would look at how you function implies you need certain foods, and that will be a connection to what your body has always needed, what you call your genetic type, or what your natural requirements are for food. So there's a balance to be struck there. So you put that together and you get your metabolic type, how you function and what your genes dictate. Right? So if I'm from Scotland, and if my genes are the past hundreds and several thousand years all originate from Scotland, the food that I'll have naturally thrived on, and if you believe in survival of the fittest, what I'll have survived on will have to be the food that's readily available in my local environment. So I'll be down to Leith for some seafood. I may climb up a few hills, may find some deer, some wolves. There'll be game, pheasant, grouse, that type of food. There'll be occasionally some oats kicking about that will grow in the relatively harsh environment, but I'm not going to come across too many lettuce, tomatoes, lemons for my morning glass of lemon and water that many people believe is healthy. But that food is what my ancestors would have adapted to. Now when you do metabolic typing, I'll be assessing whether or not you function in accordance with your ancestry. Depending on how healthy you are, you may be out of alignment with how you should be functioning and the foods you need to survive. So maybe there'll be certain issues with how I'm coping with life, that I need more of a, let's say, a Mediterranean style diet. It's much more salad based, low fat, more vegetables, right? And fruit. And I may need to eat like that to heal my systems and my metabolism, to shift me more towards balance according to my metabolic type, to get me closer to what my genetic requirements are. That's kind of what you look at with metabolic typing, which might sound incredibly complicated, but a simple online questionnaire will say, look, these are the foods that you need to improve your function because this is how you operate right now. So when you sit down with your client, or we're talking through Skype, so many times I'll say, oh, that can't be me, I can't eat those foods, I want to lose fat, you tell me to eat more fat, let's say, as a stark contrast. And then you go through it and say, but that's the reason that came out is because this is how you function. You start giving people examples and they relate to it, and you get this sort of correlation, or the combination of that food will do this for you because you function like that, and people start to bond with the idea that this is what they need to heal themselves to improve their function. That's what you get from metabolic typing, which is utterly nothing to do with counting calories, or should it be low fat, or should it be low carb, or is it paleo, or whatever. It's not a name in that sense. It's based on, well, this is how you function, this is what you need, and that's what's going to shift you from here to there. You may have beliefs that say, oh, well, I can't eat like that, but if your body's telling us that this is how you're functioning, we need to find the foods to heal that. And that's what we do in metabolic typing.